Can we get Rabbi Mike?
Anyone? Anyone? Bueller? So are you? Shabbat Shalom, everyone. Let's get this party started, shall we? All right, you can stand up. Come on, stand up. Welcome, Shabbat. Let's do it.
Oh, say shalom v'rahma. Oh, yeah, say shalom aleinu. Ve'al kol Yisrael. Ve'al kol yoshvei tevel. Ve'imru, amen. Oh, say shalom v'rahma. Oh, yeah, say shalom aleinu. Ve'al kol Yisrael. Ve'al kol yoshvei tevel. Ve'imru, amen. Yain, nay, 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 nay. Yalla, nay, 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 nay. Yalla, nay, 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 nay. Yain, nay, 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 nay. Yalla, nay, 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 nay. Yalla, nay, 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 nay. Oh, say shalom v'rahma. Oh, yeah, say shalom aleinu. Ve'al kol Yisrael. Ve'al kol yoshvei tevel. Ve'imru, amen. Nay, 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 nay. Yalla, nay, 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 nay. Yalla, nay, 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 nay. Nay, 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 nay. Yalla, nay, 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 nay. Yalla, nay, 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 nay. Oh, say shalom v'rahma. Oh, yeah, say shalom aleinu. Ve'al kol Yisrael. Ve'al kol yoshvei tevel. Ve'imru, amen. That's right.
All right. Welcome to Shabbat. Woo! Not have to worry about your breath every second of the services because you're right next to the person. Woo! Shabbat Shalom. Good Shabbos. We're going to sing Bim Bam, but we're going to do it our way.
There we are.
All right.
Bim bam, bim 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 bam, bim bim bam, bim bam, bim 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 bam, bim bim bam. Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom. Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom. bim, bim, bam.
All right. Good Shabbos. I am so excited. I know, I just sound so excited when I am so excited. I'm really excited, one, because the holidays were cleansed. We already got dirt on us again already, but I'm also excited because we have a special guest star who needs no introduction but will get one because he deserves. You know, it's interesting when you're told that when you praise God, you're not supposed to praise God because you're going to leave something out. Not that you're God. Sorry to break the news to you. But if I start praising Rabbi Iggy, I know I'm going to leave out some of his qualities. So, Rabbi Iggy.
Hello, everyone. It's good to be home. So, Talmud, of course, teaches us that a rabbi cannot just roll into town and start teaching. He has to ask permissions from his rabbis. So there are 3 rabbis I want to ask permission for, Rabbi Mark, Rabbi Harriet, and Rabbi Ben, to ask permission to teach out of deference for the people that you've learned from. In his final interview in 1972, Rabbi Heschel was asked whether he himself was a prophet. His response was, "Let us hope and pray that I am worthy of being a child of the prophets." Heschel echoes the Talmudic teaching traditions that we all have the potential of being Bnei HaNevi'im, the children of prophets. Children, descendants. And borrowing from Corrie ten Boom, a Dutch writer, and also a hero who saved many Jews in the war, God has no grandchildren. We are all his children. All of us have a direct responsibility to him or her. None of us are removed from him or her and their commandments or their teaching. We are responsible to him or her for our salvation and for our message and the actions that we take. So my first question to you today is, how are we to show ourselves to be descendants of the prophets? How do we keep justice going? How to be true to being God's children? In the preface of his book, The Path of Prophets, Barry Schwartz talks about Heschel, again, and the prophets. The lens of prophetic history is not power, but justice. The concern of the prophetic history is not conquest, but compassion. The focus of prophetic history is not fear, but faith. The heroes of prophetic history are not kings or general, but visionaries and dreamers. They are seekers of justice and exemplars of compassion. They are often ordinary people who have moments of extraordinary courage and insight. They are unexpected heroes, he writes. It's nice to be home and to see all of you, because in front of me are so many people who show such courage and honesty and humanity. And that's very rare. As it turns out, today is National Coming Out Day. And in today's climate, and I want to make sure I say it, coming out is not just an act of personal liberty. It's a political act. It's an act of defiance against hate. An act against bigotry and against those who do not want to hear the truth. I was talking this afternoon with Rabbi Mark, because I had to get my own study with him. Right? Anybody who studied Rabbi Mark knows that sort of it's a taste that you can only quench with one person. And we talked about the prophets and how they have to say what they have to say. They have fire in their belly and they just compelled to say it. Whatever they need to say. And say it with truth. Heschel, like Rabbi Mark. Prophets. Say what you have to say whether you like it or not. We have to live our lives openly and proudly with all our achievements. So congratulations those who are taking cakes today. Very proud of you both, Ahuva and Bradley. And with all our struggles, which so many of you are so amazing at showing your struggles here. So here I am, refusing to hide. And in the face of what's happened in Germany this week and to Washington, I will say, I'm queer, I'm Jewish, I'm here, get used to it. Again, quoting Heschel, I'm not such a huge Heschel, but this is really in deference for my rabbi. Endless wonder is endless tension. I know that to live a life of meaning is to struggle. It is to live in the tension. To be true, to live in powerful dissent, and in that an unwavering hope for wonder. So I take my two worlds and I put them together. To my LGBTQ plus community and to my Jewish life. Learning from both, of course, that any outlook that is binary is wrong. And as Harriet says, it's a both and. I'm sure many of you would like to know how New York is going, and I'm happy to talk about it after services. But I would say that it is both great and also very difficult. I miss home, but I can't not do it. And as much as I would love to come back, I can't not take the message out. I refuse to accept what I call spiritual tourism. People who visit spiritually, take pictures, say how meaningful the place was, how great it was, but refuse to immerse themselves in that life. To lead authentic lives is to do what we are supposed to. And for me, bring that message of Beit Tshuva to the other side of the land is what I have to do. That is my truth. Hello, everyone. My name is Iggy, and I'm a very grateful member of this community. Shabbat Shalom.
You know, as I don't know if you noticed this, Iggy, but more than once, you mentioned that this is home for you. I know I speak for everyone when I say we hope New York is amazing for you and, right? It's both and becomes a home for you, and you can have more than one home, and we'll always have one here. Should we do a nigun? All right, let's do it.
Please join me on this wordless melody and let's blow out the schmutz of the week.
Lie, 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 lie. Lie, 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 lie,
it's really your turn.
Lie, 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 lie. Lie, 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 lie.
Schmutz is out. Let's welcome Shabbat Shalom Aleichem.
Shalom, Malachei, Elyon. Mimelech, Mimelech, Malachei, Hamlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Lai, 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 Shalom, Malachei, Shalom, Malachei. Shalom, Malachei, Shalom, Malachei, Elyon. Limelech, Limelech, Malachei, Hamlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Lai, 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 lai,
Good. All right. Dun, 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 dun.
That's right.
All right.
We got another guest star.
Lie, 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 ya lie, 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 ya lie, lie, ya lie, lie, ya lie, 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 ya lie, 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 ya lie, lie, ya lie, lie, ya lie, 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 ya lie, 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 lie. Gadol Adonai, Olam Meod, Noraho, Ve'al Kol Elohim. Lai, 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 ya lai, ya lai, lai, ya lai, ya lai, ya lai, 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 ya lai, 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 ya lai, ya lai. Ya lie, 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 ya lie, ya lie, 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 lie.
All right.
Thank you.
So, Rabbi Iggy spoke so beautifully about being a prophet. and we should all merit being children of prophets. My grandmother used to tell me stories of when she was acting like a child. It's hard to believe our grandparents were children once, but my grandmother was a child once. And she would actually say, she would have her mom would say to her, and then she ended up saying this to my mom when they were acting not so nice. She would say, "Is that any way for a daughter of the prophets to behave?" So, because they're not here anymore, the prophet, I have seen the light. Literally. So, they're not here anymore, the prophets, we are. We get to decide how prophets behave, and one of those ways is to make, as Rabbi Iggy talked about, to make this world a more just place. And we do that not only through our words, but also our deeds. And giving tzedakah is a way to do that. So please, we had an amazing high holidays. Please take that feeling. It only costs you what do you put in there. So, we're also going to do tshuva, right? And here we do tshuva out loud. We try to repair. We just spent the 10 days of repentance, it's called, the high holidays, repenting. But maybe there's just a little, I know no one has sinned in the last 48 hours since Yom Kippur ended, but if maybe there was one beating of the chest you didn't get out, we do tshuva out loud here. So, who would like to begin? I'm
Amanda. I'm a grateful member of this community. I want to make a tshuva to Rabbi Mark, Harriet, and the whole community for putting everyone at risk for relapsing and acting out in old behaviors. I'm really uncomfortable right now, but I'm also really grateful that I didn't get thrown out to die. So thank you, and I'm sorry.
All right. Your hands up? No, your hand's not up. Jeremy.
I got you. My name is Jeremy, and I'm an extremely grateful member of this community. First, the gratitude has to go to my coworkers, man. You guys in clinical, it's awesome to really have a brotherhood and a sisterhood of people doing this work, believing in this mission. And at this time, it's cool to see everybody around me. It's like we've all invested time in the last 3-4 years with one another, you know. A real special shout out though, man, Bradley, man. Seeing you coming here 3 years ago and watching you grow to the man you are today, this is exactly what part of my mission in life is. And I get to come to work and I get to enjoy the growth of a broken human being becoming whole. And you see it, look, this is wholeness. This is a family brought back together. This is a relationship, a man who learned how to be with a woman, treat a woman, and stand up with pride, dignity, and not the same pride that will get us in trouble in our using days, man. It's an honor to go to work with you each day. It's an honor to walk this road with you, and it's an honor to call you a friend. Happy birthday, brother. I got it.
Hello, I'm Jeremiah, grateful resident and member of this community. I just want to say happy birthday to Ahuva and Bradley. Happy birthday. I love Bradley and his family. Bradley, when I came in, you were a PF. You're an awesome PF. I don't get to see much of you now as a counselor, but you're an awesome counselor too. But a good friend, and I'm appreciated that I'm here to celebrate with you tonight. Rabbi Iggy, I miss you. I'm glad you're back. And I just want to say that this week's been good. Rosh Hashanah and Yom Kippur was amazing this year, and I'm grateful to be a part of it. Thank you.
I forgot to give a shout out to Ahuva. when she gets up and takes her cake, everyone got to scream really, really, really loud. All right?
Good Shabbos. I'm David, a grateful member of this community. I gotta say, this High Holidays was just beyond belief. Just when you think it can't get any better, it does. I'm just so grateful to be a part of this place. You know, I had a young man who was coming to see me professionally. He finally hit bottom in terms of his addiction. What a perfect coincidence. I brought him in here, his first Beit Teshuvah, High Holidays. I mean, what would we do? What would we all do without this place? I don't know what I would do. I really don't. I mean, this place is just such a central part of my life. I'm just so grateful. And I know you're not looking for Shabbos sponsors just yet, but sign me up. In honor of the clergy, the band, Laura, the choir, Nate, Rachel. It was just too spectacular for words. Thank you.
Hi, everyone. My name's Keith, and I'm an extraordinarily grateful member of this community. I tend to get a little mushy when I talk about my boy, but here it goes. So, look, I know we can't look ahead too far at any of this, but every day I see Bradley, every time I see him, I am just I'm kvelling, because not just because he's my son and I dearly love him, but because he has this presence, this poise, this charisma, this wisdom, and most of all, this goodness. And Beit Teshuvah has helped all of that come to the surface so everyone could benefit from it. And Bradley's a weaver. He's bringing people together, disparate people, and helping them. And he's at his best in the context when he's his best self, when he's helping everyone else be their best selves. And he does that quite regularly and effortlessly. So I'm so grateful and so proud of him, and thank you all very much.
Hi, I'm Philip. I'm a grateful member of this community. So I have a couple gratitudes. First, Bradley. When I got here as a resident, obviously there were some PFs I liked better than others. You were one of my favorites. Remember, I want it that way in the bathroom while you UA'd me? That's right. And then when I became a PF, my motto was, be like Bradley. Although I have never been able to be like Bradley. He is way better than I will ever be as a PF. What? Huh? Be me. Yeah, I am being me, but, you know. Ahuva. I remember when you got here, I was already a PF, and it was like your second night here, and we took you to a meeting, and I turned to you and I said, so, how Jewish are you? With a name like Ahuva, you got so offended. But since then, we built a great relationship, and I love you, and I'm so proud of you and Bradley, both of you. Thank you.
My name is Daniel. I'm a grateful member of this community. Happy birthday, Bradley, Ahuva. I want to make a shuvah to Bradley for, like, all the shit I put you through, for the fighting with you. Like, Bradley become, like, really close to me, and, like, he's helped me through some, like, crazy stuff. And like honestly, like helps me get out of bed in the morning because like I struggle with that. And just like thank you, happy birthday.
Hi, I'm Nate. I'm a grateful member of this community. So I had no idea it was Bradley's birthday today, but happy birthday. I've been here 46 days now, and because of you, I can wake up in the morning and do this, and I don't want to leave. I want to be here for myself, and I just appreciate everything you've done, so thank you, Bradley. I appreciate it.
Hi, I'm Dana, extremely grateful member of this community. Going to make it very, very quick. I'm the mother of 2 kids who went through this house, 2 adult children that went through this house that are both doing incredibly well. I know you guys know about the recording studio that's back there. It is unbelievable, and what my son is doing in there is, I can't even fathom it, that he came in here like he came in here, and he's producing in there, rubbing elbows with big, big famous people back there. Anyways, and my daughter is getting a master's now. She's at Antioch. She's on her way to do that, thanks to Bake Shuva. But beyond that, I want to say I just immersed myself in the high holidays doing choir. I can't even clap tonight. I was trying to sing. I can hardly do the yai-lai-lais. I'm so wiped out, but I had the most, personally, it was an unbelievable immersion for me. I cried through the whole thing. It was ridiculous, but I had a lot of breakthroughs with a lot of people in my life that I had put crosses on. I had slammed the door on, and I opened doors up. And the residents, those droshes, every single one of them, you do not know how important and how rich that is. And it was just so moving and so powerful, and this place, it is a miracle. You hear it all the time, and it sounds so cliche, but I just sat there. You'd think I'd be like sick of it by the end, and I was just walked away going, this place is unbelievable. It is so rich, and it's so human, and I feel so connected. I have so many friends I've made through here, so thank you all so much. And a shout out to Mr. Benny Lickman, who's married now.
I'm Jane, a grateful member of this community. I've never spoken. I've been here about 5 years. I'm in the choir. I like to just sort of sit and be invisible. I was incredibly moved by the holidays this year and singing. Every resident that spoke, but I want to give a special gratitude to Logan. I don't want you to think I'm stalking you, Logan, because I've told him face to face so many times what his speech did for me. But I'm an adopted mother. His story resonated with me so much. I am a mother of a child who is not of the same race that I am. I have gone through about 10 years of incredible struggle with her, with addiction, sobriety, bipolar, all of these issues. And through that whole process, I have become hardened and have tried to work about forgiveness for years and years and years. And there was something about Logan's, drosh, is that the right word? That just went right to my soul. And I went back and I just wrote her a letter that I've been trying to write for 5 years of forgiveness. And I just want to tell you how grateful I am to you and at every other resident who gets up and speaks. You are affecting us parents so deeply. So thank you.
And I'm grateful. I'm grateful for so much, I have to tell you. I mean, High Holidays, I think, was just fantastic. I don't know if it was the best one, David, but it was good. No, it was fantastic, okay? I think, as I said, on Yom Kippur, everybody did such an amazing job. And I'd like to thank you, Rabbi Ben, for leading it and leading it so well. And I'm grateful that you're here. I'm grateful because I always love to see you and learn with you and argue with you. Nobody argues with me like you do. And I miss it. I miss you. No. With you, you say it, I disagree, then you give me the look. Most of the time. And Bradley and Ahuva, I mean, it's amazing. I mean, Bradley, it's not so amazing anymore. It's just amazing it's an amazing experience to watch you and to see you. And I love when you argue with me for the soul of one of your clients when I'm, no. And it's just so much fun to do that. And Ahuva, I have to tell you something. You having a year is miraculous. In fact, anybody who wonders, is God real? Ahuva having a year is absolute proof of that fact. Right? And so, it's just wonderful. And I just, I do this every week. So what you said on Kol Nidre, Harriet, about caring for and forgiving your inner wounded child for making you act out and feel bad, et cetera, that was so powerful. So many people have talked to me about it. And so many people resonated to it. And it took such courage and bravery to admit it, to say it, to lead by example, and to hold on to that, which you've mostly done. And I was watching, I get to watch everybody when you're talking, and how many people just were like, wow. I mean, here's the funny thing. There's a lot of people that want to be like you when they grow up. And you keep teaching us how to do that. And I get to see it every day, and there ain't nothing better than being able to have you be the last thing I see at night and the first thing I see in the morning, because that always gives me the strength to carry on. Thank you.
So normally this is where we finish. I have to talk, though. I have to express my gratitude. It's not often I'm at a loss for words, but I am so unbelievably grateful to this community. I'm grateful to the clinical staff, to the residents who spoke so beautifully over the holidays, to the band who lifted us up when our energy was starting to wane, to the audio-visual people who I like, they're facing this way and you're all facing this way. So sometimes I get to just have little looks with you guys, and I love it. To Nate and Rachel for... I've heard a lot of cantors in my life, and there are a lot who have beautiful voices, but not all of them have a neshama that shines out when they sing, and to be a part of that service, to watch and be moved and get the chills by you all the time is really such a privilege. They're not here, but to the rest of the core clergy that came through, and even when they weren't running a service, they were here the whole time, and did such an amazing job. To you, for sitting right here, I mean, we were a lot closer than we are even right now, but just the looks we shared. There were times where somebody would be speaking, and based on conversations we'd had, all it took was a look and a smile or a nod. And I'm so grateful for that and for your trust. And to you. I know I have an ego, and I know that I haven't always been able to conquer it and humble myself to come to you. And the highlight of my high holiday experience was Ne'ilah service with you, and working with you and making fun of your golf game. And you got me right back, so it was fine. 13 years. 13 years is a bar mitzvah. And so this is our bar mitzvah year of you being my mentor. And we may argue. No, we will argue. And that's fine as long as we stay in connection and in relationship. And I look forward to that, and I thank you for that. We continue with Rewrite My Song, an original by Shira Fox and Chris Harden. Yeah.
Thank you for the help I can and cannot see, for everything you do that allows me to be me, for seeing me as whole when I cannot rise above, for blessing me with a brand new day. My help comes from above. Help me to be holy, help me elevate, help me walk in dignity, help me know it's not too late. I'm looking toward tomorrow, make me humble, make me strong. I pray you'll be the voice in me, help me rewrite my song. You see me without falsehood, I am yearning to be free. Help me let the love in, help me see who I'm meant to be. I first believe and then I see, I stake my claim in faith. And though there is uncertainty, I trust I'll find my place. my song.
All right. So we are going to welcome our new members. First, I'm going to call up the birthdays, and then I'm going to call up Rebecca B., Kobe E., Jonathan K., and Deborah K. Come on up. All right, we're going to welcome the Shabbat bride, the Shabbat queen. We're going to walk through that door of Shabbat. Stand up as we welcome her, as we sing the Lecha Dodi. Let's face the doors as we welcome the Shabbat bride. Shabbat is upon us, so let's light those candles. Bradley Ahuva, come on up and light our candles for us. Would you light my candle? Come on.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kitshanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lehadlik להדליק נר של שבת.
Oh, guide my steps. Thea. Oh, there she is.
Oh, guide my steps and helped me find my way. I need your shelter now. Rock me in your arms and guide my steps and help me make this day a song of praise for you. Rock me in your arms and guide my steps.
Ufros aleinu sukat shlomecha. Ufros aleinu sukat shlomecha.
Oh, guide my steps and help me find my way. I need your shelter now. Rock me in your arms and guide my steps and help me make this day a song of praise for you. Rock me in your arms and guide my steps. Rock me in your arms and guide my steps. Rock me in your arms and guide my steps.
Should I embarrass her? I just have to let you know that, Thea, you shine. Ein chadash tachat hashemesh. There is nothing new under the sun. It's a phrase that's said in the book of Kohelet, of Ecclesiastes, that's read. There's another holiday coming up. It's read on Sukkot, this book. Ein chadash tachat hashemesh. There's nothing new under the sun. This morning, I woke up, and the first thing I did was I thought for a second that I was back in my old apartment and I just had a ton of cigarettes in my house, just smelling up the whole house of smoke. And that's not what it was. It wasn't until I got up a little bit and I looked outside of and I saw my car had some snow on it. Except it wasn't snow. It was ash. And it brought me back to almost exactly 11 months ago when my friends, my coworkers, my synagogue, and we were all evacuated because of the fires that ravaged Bell Canyon and that whole area. And it got me thinking about fire. It got me thinking about all of the things that we do with this, right? So I'm looking at these right now, and I'm resisting the urge to just do this. I didn't resist, I guess. What did you say? You guess not, right? When I was a kid and I went to summer camp, we used to take the bonfire that we were building, and once the counselors went to bed, we were not the smartest kids, and we used to build the bonfire up as high as we could until it was about 6 feet high, and then instead of our fingers going like that, we would run right through it. And we would get back to our bunk, or actually we were not in a bunk, we were at a campsite, and we'd look in the mirror, and our hair on our eyes, on our arms, I had hair on my head at the time, our bangs was all singed. And there was this fascination that we had with it. And the thing about fire is, yes, we know it can destroy, but it also keeps us warm. It also allows us to see through the darkness. And sometimes the fire is outside, and sometimes it's in here. Sometimes there's a fire raging within us. And we worry that if we change, are we going to lose some of that fire? If we get a little more sane, are we going to lose that piece of us that makes us who we are? The answer is no. The answer is that fire never goes anywhere. We may learn to lower the flame. We may learn to have other parts of us take precedence, but that fire and that struggle is there. These last few days for me, I've been stirred up. And when I was giving gratitude, one of the gratitudes that I forgot to give was to my clients, some of whom, all of whom, continue to teach me. And I was having a conversation about the holidays and all of these things, and I realized that I haven't always shared with you all my fire. I haven't always, I've come close, I've gotten really close to the flame, and then I went away from it because it scares me sometimes. I'm a work in progress. We all are. And I asked on the high holidays for us to be in covenant and to act from our souls. And I realized that I owe you a tshuva because I've fallen short at times of that. This community is so unique and so special, and we talk about it all the time, and you hear about it all the time. I have to tell you that one of the things that made me scared was this about my fire, was sharing it with you. I was afraid to be who I was. I was afraid that I had to be a certain way, and so I hid, as I'm prone to do. And I hid behind a role, and I hid behind words and texts and all of these different things. But there's nothing new under the sun. The fire's not going away. And so I'm hoping that all of us can share that piece of us that is that flame. Part of when Ecclesiastes, when it says there's nothing new under the sun, it's supposed to be, if you read most of it, it's not the most uplifting text in the world. The next one of the lines that repeats over and over, other than Ein chadash tachat hashemesh, there's nothing new under the sun, is everything is vanity. But here's the thing about nothing new under the sun. If there is nothing new under the sun, it means that somebody else has probably gone through the struggles I experience. And someone else has probably gone through the hiding and struggles you experience. Somebody asked me the other day about their speech, and I said that when this person broke down during their speech, that it was the most real I've ever seen them. And it was the most beautiful I'd ever seen this person, because I saw their truth. I'm committed, and you'll have to remind me, and you'll have to call me on it again. It's not a magic cure. I had no doubt about that. But I'm going to share with you the pieces of me that make me me. And I hope you'll do the same. I hope that if you've been here a day, you're a new member, you're a new resident, and this is all overwhelming, that you realize that we don't want anything else other than you, all of you, even the parts of you that you think are going to burn or singe others. There is nothing new under the sun, and so we know how to deal with it. That gives me hope, not sadness, because we can do this together. There were so many horrible things about the fire last year and right now. One of the things that happened, though, was that it was the opportunity for the Jewish community last year to come together. And in the West Valley, we really did. We got to know it didn't matter what synagogue you were a part of. It didn't matter whatever you were. We were all in it together. And so it doesn't matter who your counselor is or who your spiritual counselor is or your therapist. There are so many people here. We're all just in this together. And I pledge to be in it, and I hope you will too. Shabbat Shalom. I don't know that song, Iggy. I do know that song. I'm going to ask you all to please rise for the Baruch Hu on page 29. You may be seated. Take a deep breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. And in through your nose and out through your mouth. You can blow it out your ass. Let's just do the Shema. All right. Page 33.
Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad.
Oh, so, yeah. I like it, though. It's fun.
Ose shalom b'romav, hu yaseh shalom aleinu. Ose shalom b'romav, hu yaseh shalom aleinu. Ose shalom b'romav, hu yaseh shalom aleinu. Yaseh shalom. Yaseh shalom, shalom aleinu, le'achot Yisrael. Yaseh shalom, shalom aleinu, le'achot Yisrael. Ose shalom b'romav, hu yaseh shalom aleinu. Ose shalom b'romav. Shalom
Escape from the bondage of being my own slave. The sorrow, the anguish, and mainly all the pain. Freedom from myself is something I attain by understanding choices was something I could change. So I chose to win, then rather die in vain. It was never win or lose, cause it never was a game. On the daily, I'm reminded of the beauty in his name. So I'm in pure awe when I look up to the sky, cause I can feel the presence and the love of Adonai. I never walk alone because it's always you and I. Taught to embrace my darkness, without it there's no light. They coexist together, they no longer have to fight. We are here together, so tonight let's just unite. With the love that's in this room, we have to be alright. He who makes wholeness in the heavens and the heights, can he also make wholeness for every one of us tonight?
Shalom, Yosef Shalom, Shalom Aleinu, Le'achol Yisrael. Yosef Shalom, Yosef Shalom, Shalom Aleinu, Le'achol
We're going to take a moment to remember those who aren't here physically, but with whom we still have love for and still have a relationship. We're going to say the Mourner's Kaddish in just a minute. This week, we're commemorating the yahrzeits of Herman Weinstock and Ruth Colton, Victoria Horowitz, Leo Rosenholtz, Barton Riven, Florence Light, Seymour Heller, Lillian Chilton, Sean Robert Benson, Barney Joseph, Barbara Dale, Diane Kovic, Jack Slamovic, Jody Labov, Samuel Gabler, Jacques Sherman, Lee Bruce Knoll, Marvin Isaacson, Lily Ehrlich, and Beatrice Owens. We're in the year of mourning also for Todd Bird, Mildred Borovitz, Lillian Bort, Isaac Dassa, Tricia Dinser, Sheila Ellman, Glenn Goss, Kobe Yaakov Levy, Dee Dee Quinn, Barry Rose, Daniel Rosen, Michael Roth, Mordechai Sasportis, Sarah Schmidt, Joanne Snyder, Trevor Stefani, Stanley Tashman, Wilson Thacker, Alice Weiss, Muriel Werner, and Lou Weiss. We'll also, if you have someone you have to say Kaddish for, please rise.
Our father and grandfather, Marvin Isaacson, passed away 56 years ago today. He's always remembered.
My dad, Gene. Carson, Dano Schab, Keith Mislinski.
Ernie Maslin, Keith Mislinski.
Everyone whom we've lost. Glenn Goss and Jody Labov.
My sister, Bené Holland Phillips, and Michael Roth. Daniel Rosen.
Odysseus.
My mother, Guna Agaman.
Vignan Charlotte Wilshinsky.
And Tyree Padilla.
Zelma Klein.
Jay Olson.
My dad, Stan.
My father, Herb Sutton. My grandmother, Sarah Ross.
Thank you, Ella. My friend, Roger Pryor.
My friend Barbara Alberstone.
My friend, Yehuda Leigh Brenner. Ian Rossmore and Jeffrey Hill Gutman.
That was James, Tyler, Meesh.
My mother, Ansa Weil.
My mother, Esther Wilhelm Tepper.
My mother, Peter Velarde.
My dad, Rand Shortkoff. My friend, Kevin Mitchell.
My father, Tom.
My dad, Eugene Feynman.
My uncle, Joey Fisher. And my best friend, Pat Flowers.
Bishop Dinson. My mother, Anna Goldstein and Tara Carr.
My mom, Barbara Dale. Daniel Rosen, Bradley Evans Sonnenberg.
Let's say the Kaddish all together. Yiskadal v'yiskadash shmei Rabbah. Be'alma divrach Yerusei ve'amlich malchusei. B'chayechon uvyomechon v'chayei dechol beitz Yisrael. Ba'agala uvizman kariv v'imru amen. Yehei shmei Rabbah mevorach le'olam ulmei olmaya. Yisbarach v'yishtabach v'yisba'ar v'yisramam v'yisnasei. V'yisadar v'yisalev v'yisalal shmei dekudesha brichu. Le'ela le'binkol birchasa v'shirasa. Tush bechasa v'nechemasa. Ta'amiran ve'alma v'imru amen. Yehei shlama Rabbah min shemaya. V'chaim aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen. Oseh shalom bimromav. Hu ya'aseh shalom. Aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen. You may be seated. We go from the sadness of Kaddish to the happiness of our birthdays. Where's can't yeah. Yayu.
Sure. Okay, birthdays, please come on up. It'll be up there, but in case you're nearsighted. All right, you ready? Up there or down here?
O Lord my God, I cried unto you, and you did heal me. O Lord, you saved me from the peril and kept me alive. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, hagomel hayavim tovot shemalani kol tov. Are you, Adonai, our God, ruler of the universe, who bestows good beyond our deserving, and who has dealt graciously with me?
Together. Mishtagamalchem kol tov, hu yigmalchem kol tov selah. May the one who calls you good always bestow goodness upon you. Amen. If you want to sing happy birthday, come on down, gather around your birthday person. Come on, Cakes. Yeah, you do. We have one more cake coming. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Grandma. Happy birthday to you. Keep coming back.
Ahuva, you're up first. Come on. Yeah, you. You're gonna be fine.
I promised myself I won't get emotional. First, before I start my speech, I want to thank the most to my parents, Mommy and Tati. I don't know where I would be without you. You guys never gave up on me. And you guys stuck on my side when I even gave you the worst, when everything was going on. When I first got to Beit Tshuva, I was uncontrollable, no self-esteem, stubborn and obnoxious, and I had anger over everything. When something was going on, I had a reason to make a fit on it. No place I went to was able to handle me patiently and tolerate with outbursts without giving up on me. You know, like, nothing's gonna happen to her. She's like... So then, coming from the background that I came from, I thought I knew everything about Judaism. You know, every morning by Torah study, I would start something. And I had my first spiritual with Rabbi Mark. And I told him I'm very spiritual. And he was like, somebody who says they're spiritual, that means they're not. And like, after he said that to me, like, a light turned on, and like, that's when I started to listen, and he taught me the basics of Judaism. And without thinking that it's something that I was afraid of, you know, that's when like I found that there's real beauty of the simple things that I've never learned about. And then Harriet, I remember when you were my therapist, like, you really helped me how to become independent and really helped me become my own person, you know, because I always had that visual of being somebody else, you know, like, because I'm expected to be like that person, you were like to me, no, this is the person that you're supposed to be. You're supposed to be yourself, you know, and that also helped me getting on my feet. And I would like to thank Darren for sticking with me through everything, you know, like when I felt like the world was coming to an end, like she really sat with me and she really like helped me patiently, you know, and like I've never had somebody like that in my life, because people would like trick me and then they would use it against me, you know, and like Darren never did that to me. And thank you, Rabbi Ben, for letting me shoot the shit. Like we would just like have like random stuff and like think they're funny, you know? And I would like to thank this whole community that I learned something from each and every one of you that I've met and that came across my life. And I'm not just saying that. It's like one thing that has helped me with my recovery is to find the good in everybody, you know, even if it's the smallest thing from somebody, like I just benefit, you know, instead of me being, I used to be negative and judgmental. One thing that has helped me was to find the good in somebody, and that helps me be patient with everybody. And it's just, okay, I'm almost done. So yeah, thank you all, and thank you for Beit Tshuva for saving me my life, because I never thought I would be up here, you know. I always thought this is like impossible, and here I am taking my 1 year, so thank you.
Hi, my name's Bradley. I'm a grateful member of this community. I made it through like 2 or 3 words last year before breaking down and crying, so I'm going to try and do a little better this year. But I would expect it. Harry and Rabbi Mark, you guys see the product of your work. It's a reunited family, you know. Not that the family wasn't whole, but they were missing a piece, and you guys did that. You guys did that, you know. All I knew how to do was hide and be in the shadows, and was so ashamed and embarrassed of who I was, what I was doing. There wasn't a single thing I was proud of, you know. And you guys brought me back. You guys gave me life. I'm gonna say my family for last, because I won't be able to speak at that point. The people I work with, Sergio, they didn't tell me I get an on-call therapist with the job, so thank you. That's an added perk, man. No, you're a great friend. You are, and someone I really look up to and aspire to be like, and I'm very grateful to have you right down the hall. Truly, I look forward to our conversations daily. The guys I work with, the guys and girls that I work with, the clinical team, just add to the fact that I work at the greatest job in the world, that I love coming into work every day. even on days when I'm full of anxiety, and I love it. I'm super blessed to do what I do. Noah, my best friend, person who helped throw me in an Uber and send me to detox. That's what I love you, man. Lexi, I came here and I got to meet the love of my life. And I'm so lucky to have someone who can deal with me and that just gets me and can put up with me. So lucky. I don't know what I did to deserve that kind of fortune. I'm like drooling. Oh. I'm the luckiest guy with the cards I got dealt in terms of in terms of my family. And I fucked it off for a long time. I was embarrassed about the fact that I came from a loving home of people that supported the shit out of me. I was ashamed of that. I was ashamed because I couldn't stop fucking up and doing wrong, and I had every opportunity to do right. And I still couldn't. I wanted to have some sob story, some sad story that made it okay to be doing what I was doing, and I didn't. I didn't. I can't say it all, but I love you guys so much. You guys are my everything. Seriously. I would be dead. And I know for sure I wouldn't have had a purpose to live and do this thing in the beginning when I didn't care about myself. So thank you. I think that's all I got. Thank you guys.
To the guys in the house, that's a man. We're going to take a minute. We're celebrating so many blessings tonight, these birthdays, and we're going to take a minute and send all of our kavanah, all of our intention, all of our strength to say the Mishaberach prayer for those who are not yet healed, those who need healing of body and spirit. So sing with us, Mishaberach.
Mishaberach Avoteinu Avraham Yitzchak Yaakov Sarah Rivka Rachel V'Leah Yevarech V'Yirapeh Et HaCholim Elna Refana
Sponsoring Shabbat. We need 3 more sponsors. 3 more sponsors. Your last name, remind me. Isaacsons. The Isaacsons. The Barons. 1 more. 1 more. Yes. Oh, Jenny, it's Daddy. Woo! Thank you, Jenny's dad. And thank you for loaning us your daughter. All right. Few announcements. First off, Sunday night, 7 p.m. in the Sukkah, there is a program for the holiday of Sukkot. All right. So Freedom Song's going on tour. It's an East Coast tour. Woohoo! If you know anybody in the East Coast, then they need to go to the show, and then they need it to bring to their community. All right. Next. Marathon kickoff this Sunday. Please join the marathon team at 7 a.m. for a 2-mile walk from Beit Shuvah, followed by breakfast. Reggae Shabbat. Wait, is Reggae Shabbat the 25th or the 8th? Yes, October 25th at 6:30 p.m. Alumni Picnic, November 17th at Veteran Memorial Park. What time? Don't know. Keep going. Get your membership. It's not the holidays no mo. All right. No. Sisterhood meeting, October 20th, 10:30 a.m. in the boardroom. Songwriting group, Greg Sutton. Where are you, Greg? Where's Greg? There he is. Tuesdays and Thursdays at 2 p.m. No. Bereavement process group, every other Wednesday. The next one is October 16th. Where is she? Darren Fond. She was here, but contact Darren Fond for more information. And let's sing. Stand up, OZ.
OZ vezim radia via hili lishua. With me, OZ vezim radia via hili lishua. OZ vezim radia via hili.
Get ready this side. We're gonna sing that one.
Lishua.
ready for the Kiddush. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, borei peri hagafen. Amen. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kitshanu b'mitzvotav v'rotzavanu v'shabbat kodsho be'ahava uvratzon hinchilanu zikaron lema'aseh bereishit ki hu yom techila lemikra'ei kodesh zecher letziat mitzrayim ki ba'nu b'charta leotanu kiddasha mikol hamim leshabbat kodshecha be'ahava uvratzon hinchaltanu Baruch atah Adonai mekadesh hashabbat. Amen. Now touch a challah, or somebody touching the challah, but watch where you grab that piece. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam hamotzi lechem min haaretz. Amen. Good shot.